Okay. I am now back, hopefully. What I actually did was went in and set up Graygarden ahead of time. So I was having a lot of issues with this. So I apologize, guys. For those that are watching this video, these probably won't stay up at least until I get this figured out. But what I did is I actually went in and set up Graygarden ahead of time. So I hope that actually helps. So I apologize, guys, if that was a little overbearing. So I'll give people a little bit time to come in here, and let me go back to Graygarden real quick. So we'll leave it on this screen for a moment, just to see, because my computer is trying really hard. I can actually feel the heat down next to my foot. So I'll give you guys a chance to log in here if you so choose. I appreciate you guys coming along on this learning experience for me. But yeah, 638 pieces in this one, in such a small little area. That's actually quite a bit. I did one for Starlight, based off of my Raider Capital build that I did, the little apartment for Gage. That one, I had to increase the Starlight build budget by 200. I think here I increased it by quite a bit in Graygarden. I think just to be safe, I increased it by like 2 or 3. I can't remember. But the one I did for Sunshine Tiding Co-op, I increased it by like 800%, and I used about 750% approximately on that. So here's a list just on this page of the mods that I used in this build. There's 7 more which are included in the blueprint file itself. But Red Rocket TV's Rusty Vault Furniture, OC Decorators, Snappy House Kits, it's Snappy House Kits, Snappy House Kits, Northland Diggers, Evans or Even Modular Kitchen, Do It Yourself, so on and so forth. But yeah, one last step. Yeah, I know. Thank you. So we're not going to be doing any building with this, so it should be pretty safe. I don't think I had oh yeah, I did have some custom lighting in this. But we can always come back to it. But let me actually go check the stream here real quick, see if anybody's here. Yeah, I love the inverted turrets on here. So cool. I know, third time's the charm, right, Jet? Hey, what's up? No, not going to be available on Xbox to my knowledge, because I don't believe Xbox has transfer settlements available. Hey, what's going on, lady? How you doing? A little bit later now, so. How's it going, Helene? Long time no see, chat. Now you actually get to talk to me in person. Goody for you. Okay, so now I know that that's working. I installed a few little, or placed a few goodies down here. I was already telling TrueFlat before, and I also placed in the description for the settlement blueprint as to why I didn't do the helix steps. But basically the reason I did actually try to build, I did completely build the helix steps again, going around, and it was pretty cool. Did it out of some pallets, which looked nice again for video when you're doing a tour for YouTube. But for somebody that's going to actually be using this on their own, would probably get kind of annoying. I did put a fast travel mat up here at the top in case you wanted to zoom in or fast travel in. But what I actually did with this one, since I had the ability, was just added the ladder from Just a Ladder mod. The Just a Ladder mod. But here's some goodies that I did actually add down here. Buff Out, Med-X, some Addictol. This is just kind of like a fun little thing, because I figured you're going to need the Buff Out to climb the ladder, and then the Med-X in case you had to deal with the pain of having to climb this ladder all the way up, and then the Addictol in case you got it, in case you got addicted. Again, just a fun little thing. Anyway, go ahead and go up. That is the one thing that I wasn't a fan of, is the fade to white screen, because I'm pretty sure when they originally came up with that, I was watching one of Relly Girl's streams when she used it, which is where I got the idea for using this ladder. But it was a fade to black, so I could be wrong. It's been a while since I've seen that video. But the NOOK Quantum here, it was just kind of like a little reward. And you can have a nice little smoke. Your companions probably aren't going to be able to climb up this, but you can sleep in the bed to teleport them up. I don't know if you guys, anybody saw this, the little garden gnome that I added. It's kind of a little bit of a fun thing there. And the nice thing is, since I'm using the Workshop Plus, or whichever mod it is that does it, these automatically get assigned to the robots. So if we leave and come back, they'll probably actually be growing. Yeah. I put a lot of effort into making this look like something that was quote-unquote professional. Is the door gonna close? Now the, oh, you know what, because I just uploaded the blueprint, so it's not going to close on its own. But they're all set on a timer on my game. But you can actually get into the comics bin. This one's not designed by Red Rocket TV. I think this one's just from Creative Clutter. Red Rocket has his own version. And this is a Knick-Knack Show. Added the classic radio here, which we can't use per YouTube, but it does actually work. And then I have another radio in the kitchen counter. This is a fun little thing I added in. But the little wooden here, and I got right in there using toggle clipping just to get the angles correct on all those little pieces of wood. I don't know if anybody actually saw the little tree that I added in here. That was for, it was about 60 people have uploaded this mod. Hopefully you guys are enjoying that, or this blueprint. And the stovepipe, or potbelly stove, actually works. Which is kind of cool. So really that'd be fun for those on hardcore. I think there's actually a mod that adds it so that you can actually heat up. But just like a chair, you can stand up and move afterwards. Oh wow, yeah. One of the things that I noticed when uploading the blueprint for the first time, if you guys get stuck on anything that I shrunk down, for those that are new to how it all works, again, just reload your, save, or go and sleep for 3 days, save, reload, and everything will be set to where it should be. But I add a little safe down here inside the cabinet. I stocked this shelf by hand, as you guys know I like to do, and then made them all, and they're all static. I did that in the console itself, with the exception, I think, of that stack of plates there. But again, you're going to see the safe, which is actually kind of cool. But once it fully sets in, feel the safe will actually be correctly labeled as down here. I'm gonna do this little thing here for Nate. That clock should, yeah, that clock actually works, which is kind of cool. What else do we have in here? Little custom weapons rack that I did. Actually shrunk these down to get them to fit correctly. I don't know. I thought it was kind of cool. And how do you like the texture here on the foot locker? Oh, that's cool. It actually stocked itself. Right on. The texture here is by Red Rocket TV. He basically did this in recreation, I believe, of the Fallout 3 metal boxes. But yeah, good stuff. You got an ammo bin, weapons. Oh, I did actually add the umbrella stand weapons thing. Oh yeah, I didn't think I did that. Well, that works. But all this stuff around here I added in, made it all static. And I don't know if anybody actually caught. You can see here that the light is actually poking through. But once you leave and come back, these will all disappear. You only see them in workshop mode. But I added this little DIY locker from Do It Yourself, and the light lights it up. I'm using Darker Nights, or excuse me, True Storms. And we got a nice little cooking stove here. Yeah. Oh, and there answers my question of whether or not the NOOK Quantum would transfer. So one of the things that I actually noticed is that anything that's inside a secured locker, with the exception of anything that has a spawn tag or whatever the correct reference is for that, will actually not load. But anyway, I did have 9 NOOK Quantums in here. I don't know, I thought that was kind of nice. I just had a few left over in my inventory after I placed the one out front. So I just stuck them in there, hoping that it would actually work. But anyway, it was worth a shot. Still works though. This is actually makes it ice cold drinks. These are for even modular kitchens, if you guys have that on Xbox. And I think we have 60 power in here. And of course the views. My favorite thing about this build, the views. I really just love how this whole thing came together. Go into the bedroom here. This Overseer Graygarden sign, again, this is the mod is for the Graygarden Overseer's Loft. Or Overseer's Loft, or Graygarden. Yeah, Graygarden Overseer's Loft. But this, I did this sign based off of the one that I did for Valentine's build. If you guys remember that, available on my channel. Excuse me, just slid that in behind. That was actually by accident that it happened here. But yeah, thought that was pretty cool. And a whole bunch of custom cabinets here. Everything I added on this shelf, at least as far as the little trophies there. That was kind of fun. Let's see if I can clip up there real quick. Yeah, this is actually how I added this stuff in. With Workshop Plus, you can actually fly in build mode. But I just shrunk these down just a little bit, and even went through the whole immersion of trying to make it look like it was sitting on top of the pin to get the angle correctly. But it actually looked a little different when I built it, because that was sitting right on top of the pin, but I guess it loaded in a little different. But that was a nice little touch. Most people aren't going to catch that because they're not clipping up into the ceiling like I did, or I'm doing now. With the robot kits here. The radiation suit locker. The custom bobblehead display that I tried to do. That was just that was more of a test, if anything. And then of course the swing pad sign. That was actually kind of a shout out to my green top nursery build, because one of the things that upset me with that was the neon sign didn't actually work, only because when I closed the power roof shutter, it disengaged the power for that sign. These are self-powered neon lights, which is kind of nice, so I didn't have to worry about that. And the custom little armorer's bench, which was nice. Anyway, let's go ahead and get rid of clipping. But yeah, I love that. All this is hand placed. Individual items. And my shout out to Red Rocket. Hello, sir. And then here is Madrox. And Eleanor's in here. You guys have seen my PS4 builds, you know, I always try to put them in. And then my custom chemistry station that I did. No, all this is all hand placed, with the exception of the candle, of course. A little file that I stuck up in here. These pins, the pen, the pencil, using place anywhere to get that in there correctly. The lock joint, rounds, whatever they're called. Yeah, good times. And of course that works as a storage as well in the washing machine. The mini, oh, there it is. Okay, I was going to say, NOOK Folder Mixer doesn't work, but it does. A little bowl for dog meat if he ever figures out how to get up in here. Oh, gotta have Ellie's Premium Roast Coffee. From the most immersive coffee mod ever. Bare metal kitchen counter. Actually does work. Nice. I was hoping that this was actually a working liquor display, but that's okay. Still looks pretty cool though. And a little nether radio there that shrunk down. Working gun case there. And what else? Oh yeah. And all the beer crates down here that I turned into drawers, which was kind of cool, just flipped them upside down. Added a couple of shack floors, the rail. That works. And then the so on and so forth. I think that is from, oh, what's it called now? The sleeping bag here. Escapes me at the moment. A little garden. Thematic and practical. That was where the mattress comes from. The mini garden here. Doesn't actually work, but there's dirt all underneath there. Shrunk all the plants down. In the garden gnome and working stove storage out here. Yeah. This one probably my favorite build thus far. The one I did for Starlight is okay, but it was getting a little out of control. Oh yeah, I don't know if anybody actually saw this, but we go to, let me toggle God mode in case I fall off of here. But yeah, I actually put an enamel bucket under here just to give it that whole immersion that they actually grew the vines here on purpose. Even put a little flower pot in there just to get that dirt for those that care about that sort of thing. But yeah, good stuff. Oh, and then of course the horizontal supports. People questioned whether or not it was supported. Yeah, totally did. There's also a large beam. Let's see here. Let's go to toggle flipping. runs through here into the immersive support header with my initials on it. Tried to go for a little smiley face there. Nice. And something else. A little Easter egg that I added that most of you probably are not going to get the reference to. But I had a nice little reference to Men in Black up here. The whole hiding Easter eggs. Little photographer taking the picture from behind. Yeah. Nice. Bringing in the alien technology. And he even brought that man some flowers. Isn't that nice? So nice. Yay. I have way too much time on my hands. But that's okay. That's why I spend it on building. Going to check the stream, see where we're at. Whoa. Did we lose stream? Oh, did it go black? Whoa. Ah, thanks, lady. At least you guys could actually see it. Yeah, I love doing that, Helene. Did the screen go black there toward the end, or did I lose something? Oh, game sound effects is overpowering. I think that's probably because I have the speaker or the microphone next to the monitor. I don't have a microphone stand. My apologies. Okay, good. Well, that's good because that's where I'm at right now. All right, let's go back in there. I guess we can go look at Tenpines next. Yeah, really happy with how this one turned out. By far my favorite one. Let's go jump to Tenpines real quick. I believe Tenpines had a little bit of, I think there was a couple of floating items that I was going to fix before I uploaded it. Also, I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it as an actual player home, or include a player home there. I also accidentally, at least on my end, I accidentally deleted out the, or scrapped the, or disabled the little ledge underneath their house before, when I was disabling the house itself. But when most people are gonna, if they're gonna upload it, they're not gonna have that issue, because at least that's one of the nice things that doesn't transfer over to transfer settlements, is any items that you disabled. So annoying in some aspects, which is what I ran across for the actual building aspect and uploading it, but I don't know if that makes any sense. But let me take another bio brick real quick while this is loading, and let me adjust the screen here as well. Woo! Right. There we go. Okay. We're back. We're at Tenpines Bluff now. And I'm out of coffee. Alright. Okay. Yeah, she has a little issue with pathing on the front. It's not really a big deal. I think it's just only because one of the little walkways that I had kind of clips under the wall there a little bit. But I was trying to keep this one as scrappy as possible, but at the same time looking nice. And I hear a radio. Oh dear God. Go, 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 go. Woo! Thank God. Alright. I did not hear that radio to begin with. Hopefully that doesn't get me dinged. But did a little, Cosworth likes to really hang out in here. I don't know why these markers stayed. I think I need to, well, before I upload it, I think I'm just going to
hear about that farm
reset those.
Run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
And I did add a nice bathroom back here. I need to work on it a little bit before I save it or upload it. But just kind of like a little chem lab. Oh, this is another thing too I've got to fix. I was doing a little custom chem station here, which looked really cool, but they tend to, yeah, sit on the bench there.
You know what I call a good
oh, well.
day?
Yeah,
One
all
that
this is
ends without
hand
an
placed,
empty
of course.
stomach.
Ooh, oh, yeah, I'll take that. That's funny. But this was kind of loosely based off of the chem labs at in Fallout New Vegas, or the Red Rock drug labs at Fallout New Vegas.
I could use one of those robots.
As could every household.
Let's go up here.
This might be the first season where we'll end up with a reserve, thanks to you.
Aw. Aw, thanks. I'm glad I could help. Look, I think this bed's from Thematic and Practical. What actually inspired me to build the bed in Graygarden. I got a custom little mini safe back here. Similarly immersive set of keys. Don't know what that radio does, so I'm not gonna take any chances. I don't know. Just kind of left this one half finished. Some nice little steps here.
Huh?
Another one of the camping stoves, or working stoves, which is why I added that to Graygarden, because I liked how it worked. And this cute little sign here that we left for Preston. All around. Preston, you can expect me to help settlements, or you can stay away from my chems. You cannot expect both. The general. Nice. And then,
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
walkway here. Gotta fix these steps. Little chair. And just some stuff. I think I'll actually make that a takeable Nuka-Cola victory now that I know that I can do it, which is kind of cool. I was worried that it wouldn't upload, so that one there is currently from OC Decorator. But now I know I can actually place static items by hand, or place items and then make them static, and they will save into the build. I may actually try to show the oh, I gotta fix this door too. I saved it before I reversed that around, because I know I fixed that door. In my save, I have this back door locked. This is, again, from Thematic and Practical. This is,
The name has anything to do with it? Must be quite nice.
what's his face's personal armor bench. I can't use it. Little sitting area here. I left all the bricks in on this side, which is kind of nice. Added these little trees, or at least one of them. I'm moving around kind of fast, so some of the textures are going to be kind of goofy, because my computer's trying really hard. But yeah, so I think the best way to show these off is load them up first, and then try to put them on live, because otherwise it's just too much pressure on the system. Oh, a little junk wall back here I forgot about. That was kind of fun doing. Slanting all these pieces to get them to fit in correctly. Wasn't supposed to be a complete junk wall. Just wanted something that was gonna, you know, cover the front end. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, I gotta fix these. These are from Thematic and Practical. This is where all of his where his guards sit. And here's one of the floating items here, or if that fixed itself. Oh yeah, it fixed itself. Good, 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 good. Alright. Little hidden turret here, even though it doesn't really matter. I just need to add defense. But there's no spawn area back there, so it doesn't really matter. But this is the only way in here, and then up here. The refrigerator I just moved and tilted and laid out here. Let's see what's going on in Stream World on YouTube. I'm watching you. Watching me. Oh, you've been learning about the CK2 Helling? Yeah, I really want to do more with it. I really just like the building the whole three-dimensional way, the old school way. Because again, it just gives me that whole 100% quick, if I want to see something as I'm doing it, you know, live, and how it affects the world space, with the exception of the occasional having to save and reload just to get the shrunken items out of the way that I talked out about. But yeah. I need to make some more coffee. It's Let's go back into the game real quick. Oh, you know what I'll do? Here. While we're waiting for the, me to go get some coffee, how about I nuke this settlement and then we can always rebuild it another time on another save. Hopefully this won't jack up my stream. If it does, I apologize. Hopefully it won't do it too laggy. BRB. loud as I think it was. The mic was like right there, yo. I don't want any double feedback on it. These settlers aren't hurt by the news, as far as I know. The 350 pieces in that one is a little bit smaller than the one that I did for Starlight. But again, since we used USO in that one, never do that. Never uninstall a mod in the middle of a current save file. But that file did not have USO on it, so should be fine. There you go. You know, and that was one of the things that I did my best to do when I built that one, was to leave these little boards, supports intact. I don't know, just to add to it.
Now you guys lost your bed. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. The things I do to show things off. And I don't want to crash my stream again while trying to do a build. Oh, at least it kept their water. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I do apologize for all the issues getting started out. I know this is like number 3. I'll try to stream again tomorrow with something a little different. So, anyway, stay tuned, guys. I'm sorry that if this wasn't too entertaining, but I'm glad you got to see me, as my dad would have said. And hopefully we'll try this again tomorrow. As I said, I am Adama Sandwin, and I love you all. Thanks so much for stopping by, Groucho, Easy, Helene, Jaeger, Slacker, anybody else that remained anonymous, and for those that showed up for this little short one. And again, I apologize for the little issues. But we'll see you on the next one, guys. Let's see if I can end this stream the correct way. I'm out.